Howdy, Phil. My name's Scott. I wanted to talk to you about Serenity, which is the movie that you're going to be covering on Thursday's video. First of all, let me say that you probably already know that Serenity is the feature film spin-off of a TV show called Firefly, which was canceled after only about a dozen episodes. Of course you know this. Serenity is sort of like the second season that never actually happened. It's like a condensed version of the second season. What would have happened if there was a second season? So unfortunately, I can't really speak to whether or not this is a good standalone film. I mean, just by itself, because when the movie came out in 2005, I had seen most of the Firefly episodes and still am a diehard Joss Whedon fan, who is, of course, the writer, director, and creator of the TV series. So whether or not it's a good standalone film, I couldn't say. All I know is that I like Joss Whedon, I like this concept, I like the cast, I like the movie a heck of a lot. It's one of the best movies I saw all year. And aside from that one little lame gag at the end with the hull, at the very, very end of the movie, I can't find a thing wrong with it, really. It's a great cast. A friend of mine and I were talking about the various shows that Joss Whedon's done over the years, and we agree that this particular core cast is the best that he's ever worked with. He, of course, did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, and Dollhouse, as I'm sure you know. Yeah, and this one is his shortest series. A Dollhouse lasted 2 series, or maybe 1.5, depending on how you're counting. It's probably the show that has the strongest cult following, as far as I can tell. I mean, the fans are just rabid about this. One thing that I really enjoy noticing is that comedies that are trying to be funny tend not to be as funny as I would hope they'd be. Whereas a movie like a drama or a thriller or a science fiction adventure that has humor in it is oftentimes a lot funnier than a regular comedy because it's less expected. You're not expecting humor to come out of wherever it comes from, whereas with a comedy you're expecting it to be funny, so it's hard not to be disappointed most of the time unless it's Borat or Superbad or Airplane or something like that. Another thing, as far as the funny lines go, everybody gets their fair share in the cast, but my favorite, of course, is Jane, who's played by Adam Baldwin. He gets a lot of the best lines in the movie, and it's really great to have a character like him who just doesn't have a real strong sense of tact. Adam Baldwin also was in Angel after Firefly was canceled. Joss Whedon actually used at least three actors from Firefly after it was canceled in his other series, Buffy and Angel, when they were on. Another thing that I've noticed is that happy couples don't tend to last very long. Not to give any spoilers away right here, but in both Buffy and Angel and Dollhouse, there are couples that reconcile or get together, and then one of them is almost immediately struck down dead. It's just like no one could be romantically happy in a Joss Whedon series, and unfortunately the exact same trend occurs here as well. Probably really shocking to people who have been fans of the show for a long time if they didn't know about that. But then again, anyone who is a fan of the show has probably already seen it several times over, as I have. Anyway, that's my take on Serenity. Really great mid-budget sci-fi movie. One of the best movies I saw that year. It's a favorite. I love it. Looking forward to hearing what you think of it. Take it easy. Oh, and to my subscribers, this is a video response to PhilipDeFranco's, vlog that he does all the time, I think.